step by step, stride after stride. Dozens of people set out for a crisp morning walk, and at the front of the line, a father, burdened by 4 years of grief and still looking for answers. This is a 10-mile walk Jeff Buziak has done before, and he'll do it every year until his daughter's killer has been caught. It's been 4 years since Victoria realtor Lindsay Buziak was murdered while showing the Saanich home. And for her father, this walk is one way he can keep her memory alive and remind everyone her case remains unsolved.
As a parent, this eats you up. It's the worst possible thing you could go through. So you have some choices to make along the way, and that's what it comes down to. You know, do you want it to eat you up and die, or do you want to become determined and say, you know, no, they're not going to get away with this. We're going to see this solved no matter what.
And in the years since Lindsay's death, realtors on the South Island say they've been taking their personal security much more serious. The Greater Victoria Real Estate Board says 4 years ago it was like any other job, where employees never thought something so violent could happen to them. But things have changed.
Okay, so open the door, and then I stand back and let the buyer go in first.
Wendy Morton with Newport Realty has been helping people buy and sell homes on the South Island for the past 13 years. She says since the murder, she has made some changes to how she does her job.
I was a little more relaxed about meeting people that I hadn't met before, but definitely that's the focus for most, well, all realtors now, I think, is we're trying to be prepared a little better and to make sure we know the people we're getting into cars with and getting into houses with.
Morton says the changes she's made aren't drastic, but they do make sense.
Things like letting people go into the house ahead of me, keeping my phone with me. I used to leave it in the car, keep it with me now, and just make sure that I'm aware of what's going on.
And Morton says she'll even bring someone with her if she's hosting an open house and doesn't feel comfortable being alone.
There may be some incidents where something has even been prevented by people, you know, thinking ahead, planning ahead, and just letting someone know that that's what they're doing. You know, the people you're working with, let them know that you're, you know, I'd like to meet you at the office first, so that we're both comfortable and that sort of thing. And so maybe they think twice about making a realtor a target.
This is put out by the Canadian Real Estate Association. And
the Greater Victoria Real Estate Board says safety procedures and tips were available to realtors before Lindsay Buziak's murder. But since then, they've been taking more time to review the guidelines.
I think overall realtors feel quite a bit safer because they are implementing a lot of those things. In our new members orientation, it's something we teach them right from the beginning, to be cognizant of their own safety and be aware of what's going on in the environment around them.
But Crabb says it really comes down to trusting your instincts.
Lindsay apparently felt a little uneasy about the whole situation. We all wish she had gone with that feeling and gone with her gut instinct that something was wrong. Unfortunately, she didn't, and unfortunately, it was a tragedy.
But Lindsay's father doesn't feel the real estate industry has changed since he lost his daughter.
This isn't the first time that there's been female realtors assaulted while doing their job. The industry makes a big hoopla around it, and then it dies off and nothing more is done about it. The individuals do what they feel like doing, and the companies really don't do anything about it. They hold a couple talks and that's it. There's nothing new out there. They can say whatever they want. It's business as usual.
And Jeff Buziak says he'll be walking again next year and the year after that, and as long as it takes until police find his daughter's killer. But he's hoping someone will come forward with information to close the case, and that this walk will be his last. In Saanich, I'm Nikki Iwanishin for The Daily.